treat. You got me looking so crazy, so crazy right now. I want you back. I had no idea what this was going to become.
I don't see how this can work. You're just gonna stand there gawking.
Yes. You got me looking so crazy. What do you want, Anastasia?
This time, no rules, no punishments, and no more secrets.
Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Baby, you got me. 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 Got me. Got me. Got me. Got me.
Do you think you're the first woman who's tried to save him?
No, no.
At the beginning of this video, we was watching the 50 Shades of Grey Darker trailer. I'm going to do my perspective of this trailer, first as a dame, and secondly as a psychology major that will tie together at the end. In this new movie, we see Christian Grey give up BDSM and all his teachings to be with his one true love, which is pure bullshit. As a dame, I can tell you that a person who gives up the BDSM lifestyle for a white picket fence, 2 kids, a dog, and a cat will always feel like something is missing in their life. There will be a hole in their souls equal to that of a training wheel. They will feel this way because they are living a lie. There is a very, 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 very thin line between BDSM lifestyle and the vanilla world. In the vanilla world, there are aggressors, which are doms, there are passives, which are submissives, and there are passive aggressors, which is switches. If an aggressive who dominates the vanilla world does not have an outlet where he can be submissive and shred off that responsibility of controlling everything and everyone, he will feel so lost and unstable. If a passive who has, which if you think of passive, you can think of the worker underneath the aggressive or the dom, who is always the world outside of him, always tells him what to do, where to wear, how to go, what to do, and etc. If he does not, he or she doesn't have that outlet where they can reverse that role and be the one in control of their lives and be the one who's in control of their situation or someone else, they will feel unbalanced. Passive aggressive is pretty much a switch who is a chameleon, but they will need that outlet for them to be readily available. That house that possibly has a dungeon in the basement, or a dungeon in the attic, or a play space in the house, or a shed that is a dungeon in the back of the house. To deny them in the lifestyle this kind of balance, it messes with their mental stability. So that is completely not cool. When the relationship ends, and it always ends, because they feel like they are cheating the other person for not being 100% there with them. I have yet in my lifetime scene where someone left the BDSM scene and said they were happily married for 20 plus or 30 or 40 years. If I'm lying, please call me out. Say, Madam Natasha, I have left the scene. I've been married for 20 plus years, and I'm happy in this lie that I'm living and denying myself. I'm calling out people 25 plus because anyone under that's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they are still in the honeymoon stage. They're still trying to figure out themselves and each other and what they mean to each other. However, I have seen vets that have been married 25 plus years that are dominant, that are submissive, that are vice versa. And it's because they have that understanding and incorporate BDSM in their lifestyle that they can live that long in their relationship. From the psychological point of view, women want the bad boy. We love that man to be macho. We want a man who can exude that caveman mentality. Even dames who have a very submissive, passive sub or slave, they will have relationships outside of that submissive boyfriend or etc. And they will gravitate to a more dominant man that will be there for her, that will give her that. However, that does not mean that submissive men or passive men cannot be aggressive. It's a very bad stereotype that people who are passive or men that listen to their wives or obey their wives are weak, that they are pussy whipped, when that is further from the truth. A man can be strong in his submission. He can be so strong in his submission that just to love his woman and to cater to her and to love her, that he is strong just by being that. Because women are nurturers and we cater and we like to create and mold, of course when we see these bad boys, we try to change them. It's natural. We try to change them. But as I have stated in previous videos, you cannot change anyone. If a person you met has a certain persona and characteristic that has carried them throughout their years and ages, that has sustained them, that weathered them through the storms, that has helped them materialistically in their life, then what can you actually do for them? You're just coming new on the scene. You can't do anything for them. If you see cracks in their persona and their characteristic, then you can advise and suggest things to fill up the cracks. But they have the option to take your advice and your suggestions or leave them where it's at. Everyone does change. I'm not saying that people are stuck in a persona or characteristic, but they have to be the ones willing to change, and not because of you. It has to be because of themselves. They have to want that change in themselves. Advice, suggestions are like holes in people's backsides. Everyone has them. In conclusion, I can see if the writers would have went with this movie based on the second book, where it gave Christian's Grave viewpoint of what actually happened. I don't know why they kneeled under the pressure of Hollywood and of the mass media to make this happily ever after with a twist of Fatal Attraction. If you were to Google Hollywood movies with BDSM themes, it would make 50 Shades Enterprise look like a child's play cartoon. I have yet to read the books. or the series, and I refuse to read the books and the series. There are way more better books and authors out there on BDSM than this. I have dropped names in the past and titles in the past. For those of you who are looking forward and excited Valentine's Day to watch this movie, good luck, because I, for one, will not be watching it. And remember, boys and girls, keep it classy, keep it sexy, and always, always keep it kinky. Bye for now.